Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
Yeah, my name's Arnes.
Oh, that was my daughter's hand. Oh, jeez. You might see her in the back of the package. Woo.
Nope. She's like, nope, I'm running.
Nope, I don't want it, Daddy. We snuggling now? Okay. Big cuddles. Okay. Casey woke up from her nap and my wife's not home yet, and Arnes came over to do videos. So Casey's currently down in my office doing videos while we're doing these. She was around for the last review, which was the Mothra. We're now working on this Funko Five Nights at Freddy's 12-inch posable figure.
Where'd you get this at, Steve?
So this got sent in to us as part of a commission that I'm working on to show it off with said commission.
Because that's actually kind of cool. I've never seen... Oh, well, I mean, I've seen it, but I've never seen one like, you know...
I've heard... Stop touching the table. Thank you. There's stuff on the table you don't need to play with. I'm not leaving. We're doing videos. See? If you guys want to see. She's over there watching K-Pop Demon Hunter. She was being really good sitting on the chair for a minute. Now she's like, now she's rambunctious and doesn't want to sit down here anymore.
It was a solid minute.
We got like a 10-minute video, and then my wife called about a figure that she's picking up for me. And then once Jessica called, all hell broke loose.
She's like, I'm free.
So if you'd like more of these unedited videos, check out our Patreon. These videos go up at least a day in advance usually. And then $3 Discord, there's other tiers, so on and so forth, help support the channel. But anyways, the main reason I never picked this guy up is they only have Freddy and Bonnie. They never made a Chica. This guy's been out for like a couple years now.
Yeah.
So I was initially like, cool, kind of wanted to grab him. And then I never seen him in stores. So, oh, no, not the backdrop.
I am a little surprised that it never did, especially with like the fame of the movie. Like it took off again. They would have made the other ones.
I'm surprised they haven't done movie figures as of yet. I know Jazzwares is supposed to be making new action figures.
Yeah.
Which is cool and all. But the movie has been out for how long? We're almost at the second one.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to kind of be on that while the iron's hot, right?
You got to be like the Godzillas, man. Months before the movie comes out, we'll just give you the basic figures, you know?
Yeah, and knowing sequels, sometimes the sequels don't tend to do as well as the originals too, so then you get a lot less people back for the next one sometimes. Sometimes they do better. But that being said, I'm just surprised there isn't more like action figures of Five Nights at Freddy's than there are. Like between the NECAs, Jazzwares, McFarlane's of the world. I feel like it just have been Funko for so long just seems odd.
Maybe they own the rights.
More than likely, it's probably like a Playmates thing where they just have like exclusivity.
Yeah.
But still, I feel it's one of those, especially like nowadays, like I just feel like there should just be more. It's like Turtles is like freaking everywhere. You think Freddy's could be the same.
Oh my god, yeah.
But anyways, so I wasn't planning on picking this up, but since it's here, might as well do a video. But we got the Five Nights at Freddy's box. I actually kind of dig the box. If you wanted to keep it in the package anyways, you got Freddy at the top here. It's got the company logo. You can see some of the scene in the background. It's predominantly black, which works good for a horror-esque figure. Shows you the other figures in the line. And some Lego mumbo jumbo on the bottom. And since we already got him open up out of its cardboard prison,
just get into it.
Yep, first and foremost, comes with a little accessory, which is his microphone, which is way too damn big for this hand.
I noticed that when I was messing with it.
It took me so much effort to jam this thing into this hand. Like you see, it's kind of
damaged. Like,
yeah,
it's
squished part of the accessory for me to fit that in there, which is kind of dumb. Granted, it's just black plastic with some silver paint on it, so it's not like you're gonna scuff it up, but like it should be able to slide for the love of God. Like I couldn't even get it in this hand.
Jesus.
It just kind of sits there. This one I've had a little bit better luck with, but as you can see, it's kind of like damaging the accessory, but now it actually looks like natural in its hand.
Like that's where it's supposed to fit at.
Yeah. Oh, good times. I guess we'll start with the well, actually, we'll start with the detailing, because the articulation, I think, is my biggest gripe with this thing for the most part.
I'm surprised it has articulation, to be honest with you.
Well, you remember the Funkos? They were kind of like ball joint interchangeable body parts.
Yeah.
So trying to move them, they would just always pop all over the place.
Yeah.
And ended up selling them all.
Wah, wah.
Because, like I said, I was kind of banking on we would have other action figures by now. And then I heard Jazzware was doing it. I was like, okay, I'll just get those. We'll sell these. We'll swap them out with those. Good to go. And then haven't heard hiding her hair out of them since. Hopefully it's like once the second movie comes out, we get more news on that. But the head sculpt's pretty solid. The only thing is, I think paint job wise, you can see the way the teeth are. It looks like he has like little holes at the top of his teeth.
Looks like he needs to floss.
Yeah. Which is kind of odd. It's like almost a perfect circle the way they did that.
That's what I said.
On the top.
Something's not right.
And then there's like some of the bottom teeth. There's a little bit of hiccups here and there with some of the paint. He's got a little cavity starting right there. Nothing too crazy. But you can open the mouth to see it a little bit better too.
Whoa, you can see through it.
So he's got some gigantic teeth. He's also got a little bit of like the back animatronic teeth kind of showing through.
Yeah.
At least I think that's what that's supposed to be.
I think it is. It looks kind of cool, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Rawr. Can you go rawr? Yeah. Well, he's not scary. Oh, you want to climb on me again. That's what this is.
Oh.
Go. It's okay. Go watch your movie, bud. I know, you've been a very good girl this morning. Yes, you have. Okay, go. Go sit down. Thank you. It's also got his top hat. Got the little...
Does the top hat come off?
No, everything's attached.
Oh,
outside
it
of that. He's got some metal for the... Well, it looks kind of like a coppery color for the inside of the ears, back of the head. Predominantly. You can tell it had a darker... It looks kind of like probably a black It's probably all black plastic, to be honest, and then they did the brown over top of it.
Yeah,
so
that's what it looks like.
So you get a little bit of like that undershadow here and there, which I think looks solid. And he's got a little bit of a brighter brown for the tummy and around the mouth. Hands, predominantly brown. He's got the little bow tie here at the top. Legs, same thing going on. Then just some gray plastic for the joints. Feet, 3 toes. Flat bottoms. Also got some website information. All right, so for a couple of the critiques. One, I got this guy out of the package, and he's already got like scuff marks on him here and
I
there.
noticed some of it on the actual package. Did you see that?
Yeah, it had some paint on the package, but this guy, like, there's like some paint imperfections here and there. You can even see like on the front of the face, it looks like it's got a little bit of like rub going on. So I'm not confident that this paint's going to survive any kind of abuse. Just standing on your shelf, probably going to be okay.
Leave it in the package for sure.
For children, probably. The only thing it's got going for is it'll stay together better than the small Funkos.
Yeah.
But not having the complete set already kind of hurt me there.
Is it heavy or?
You'd call some damage hitting somebody with this thing.
That's what I was wondering.
But for its articulation, this is where I'm kind of not into this thing, like at all. The head's all right. The head's on a ball joint.
I was gonna say it's got movement.
So
What's
you
the beef?
You can rotate around. The mouth opens and closes. That's sweet. Why would the ears move?
I don't know. Some of them do.
Anyways, for the limbs, they're all ratchets, and they're all really tight ratchets.
I thought that broke the way you moved it.
So you can rotate it. The elbow, also on a stupid tight ratchet. So I feel like I'm going to break this thing like every time I move
So
it.
it's not a ball joint. It can't come off.
No, thankfully. Because that'd be even more frustrating with this giant figure. The hands rotate. Legs can go forward and back. Also on a really tight ratchet.
Hey, sounds like my hip.
It does. And then for the legs, I gotta pay attention for the knees, because you'll see here there's some plastic ripping off, and that is 100% the joint here.
Oh.
Just to show you guys, I'm gonna bend it a little bit.
Oh,
You'll see it's already kind of going there, and then when I bring it back, It's removing more of the plastic from the plastic. I don't know why it's doing that. I imagine because it's just a really tight fit there, and whatever in here or probably behind the leg piece there, it's probably just scraping the plastic.
Yeah.
But it's literally damaging that joint like every time I move it.
It's cheaply made, to be honest.
So the one thing that's nice is they took into consideration, because of the size of the figure, it's got ratchet joints, so it's going to hold a pose.
At least it's not ball joints where it just falls off.
Yeah, with the weight over time, it's just going to sag. The only real issue I see over time is maybe the legs getting a little loose, and then if you have it bent forward, it's just going to want to tank forward. But like the limbs will hold, but it's almost too tight that I feel like anytime I'm trying to move this thing, I'm going to break this thing, which I'm not that into, which kind of sucks for a posable figure. Also, the other issue too is, granted, it's jointed, but you don't get that much range of motion with any of these joints. Like you get it's like slight bend, slight bend and straight. So it gives you a little bit of variety, but not really enough for like a real merit for a giant action figure. Like you're not gonna be able to do that many insane poses. And then same with the hands, are just like one solid piece. So it's always gonna have this cup look. Now, granted, I don't think this figure was that expensive to pick up when it came out. I want to say it was like pre-ordering for like 40-ish bucks.
Yeah, I thought it was like $39, $40.
It was on Entertainment Earth for a second there. I'm not sure if you can still get them. I'm assuming no, because of how old these are.
Oh, God, yeah.
But for me, and to kind of conclude this video, if you're going to buy this, like if you really like Five Nights at Freddy's, I think he looks good enough that he'd be fine standing on your shelf. But I would almost recommend buying him and keeping him in the box than having him posed.
For once, listen to Arnes. Keep it in a box.
Yeah, Arnes likes to keep him in the box. This is one of the ones I would also suggest probably doing the same thing, because then you're not going to worry about like damaging the accessories especially for like resale value. Like you go put that microphone in, now it's damaged technically. So, well, granted, for you, makes it easy access to get in and out. For somebody buying it off you, not so much. Also, with these joints wanting to damage themselves, again,
yeah,
kind of hurts the resale value. And then it's just like posability wise, there isn't enough here for me to really merit having it out on the shelf and then like adjusting it here and there.
No,
like it's pretty much just a glorified statue, which I don't really need those hanging out on the shelf. And then you also don't have the core crowd, so you're buying this because you just like Freddy.
Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of hurts it, is that there's only two of them.
Yeah, like you really like Freddy. You want a big Freddy, so you bought this. Or you like Bonnie, like me. You buy the big Bonnie. Or Chica.
There is no big Chica.
I know. Why don't they have the female character?
God. I don't know. I'm sorry we failed you, Steve.
Yeah, it's like they skipped the one. Honestly, I think... yeah, I was going to say, probably more people would buy Freddy, I'd imagine. Is Bonnie liked more than Chico, though?
I would think so, yeah.
Really, if you want Chica just so you get the cupcake. I feel like the cupcake's like the best character.
You know?
But anyways.
She brought in the next review, Steve.
Yeah, right. We got her stuffed Triceratops that she's had since she was little, and this thing is not going away. But anyways, you can always defeat those guys by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like keep up the day with channel and donate. Greatly would appreciate it. If you guys, yeah, I know. If you guys would like to pick up some Five Nights at Freddy's figure for yourself, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Good way to help support the channel. And yep, we'll see you guys next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What are you even doing over there? She was like hanging upside down. Casey, you say bye-bye? Okay, bye-bye.